Right then, welcome to this test burn for Tornado tripod stove. The growling in the background you'll hear is the dog. She doesn't seem to like it when we make a YouTube video. Say hello, Bella. Say hello. Yes, there you go. Right, anyway, back to business. The stove is based on a design, based on a design I found on the internet, which somebody shared on the Bushcraft UK forums. This is made from, as a swift recap, two Pepsi cans cut off at 21mm, and then the top section has a hole cut in it about the size of a 50p. You then take 5mm outside diameter aluminium tube, and this is 0.37mm wall width. And basically I held that, each section is 13.5 centimeters long. I held that in a camping gas cooker flame for 12 seconds each, just along the length, to anneal it, to make it soft. I then filled with sand and bent it around a piece of 10mm diameter pipe. Drilled the holes, 5mm holes, fairly straightforward from the inside out. Just be careful because you're dealing with sharp stuff, and the torque of the drill will try and turn the can, so make sure you're wearing gloves, or you can't really clamp this stuff because it's too flimsy. What else? Then JB weld all around the inside, so all around this inside rim here is all welded with JB cold weld, which is the mutt's nuts. It's great stuff. If you don't got any, get some. I've wicked, each of these contains a wick, which I've used Kevlar aramid string, just threaded through using a piece of electrical wire as a guide. Push the two halves together. I've not glued them. It's not going to be high pressure because you've got an open top system. So anyway, we're going to fill this with meths, and we're going to boil 500ml of cold water from the tap. It's winter, so it will be cold. Bella, quiet. And we're then going to see how long that takes to boil. Whether the stove explodes, who knows, but let's give it a whirl. I'm going to go with about an ounce of meths. That's about it. I'm not going to preheat it, prime it, or any of that business. We're just going to light it and see where we get to. Okay, just while I mention it, the vents were done with just a push pin from my cork notice board in the kitchen. I didn't have a 0.7mm drill, which is what the chap used on YouTube. Now this might take a while to come up to temperature. The other thing is the wicks are dry, so it's going to take time for the wicks to soak some stuff up. I've no idea if this is going to work. I've never made anything like this before. I've made a fair few stoves, but nothing quite like this. And when poking the holes in, I've tried to avoid directing a jet directly at another leg. They're all done on a slight upward slope as well. So we've got 2 jets currently, I think. Now, I have done a how-to video of how I got to this stage. 2 videos actually. It's quite lengthy. I'll put it up if there's demand for it, but we shall see. Right, we seem to be getting a bit now. So if I wait until 5 minutes on the video as a reference, that'll give us a reference to the boil time. Okay, well that's fearsome. I think we're probably getting a lot of feedback of heat through those legs. You can see the flames are licking all up the side of the pot. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Normally I'd expect to boil 500 ml of water in around 5 minutes on a meth stove. Bella, come here. Shh, good girl. It's certainly powerful. See if we can get a different angle, get close up. The thing I am wary of is with this 0.37 wall aluminium tube, and the fact that it's already been annealed to soften it before the bending process, is whether or not it can take the heat we're going to put through it. So one of the eventualities we might see is the whole thing collapses, but let's just wait and see what happens. Okay, we have some noise. I'm hoping that's coming from inside the pot. It could of course be the aluminium starting to collapse. Or it could be the tray underneath expanding actually. It's a steel tray. These sound effects make me nervous, I must admit. Just looking at this, to me it doesn't look like a very efficient flame spread, particularly as the flames, the jets are pointed inwards. So perhaps with a slightly wider diameter pot, maybe my 1 litre pot, which is slightly wider and slightly lower, would get a better fit. But for me the whole purpose of upward pointing jets is to keep a narrow pattern. It could just be the feedback's too much with the temperature and it's just getting over hot. My God, don't tell me that's boiling. We're only at 4 minutes and I see steam. My God. And there we go. That is rapido. 4 minutes 30, and I think it was boiling before that. So I think this one's a keeper. Thanks for watching. I'm going to go and have a brew. See you later.